I know a lot of parents, they get that diagnosis and it's devastating to them. They're thinking about all the things that their child will never do.
As a parent, you're coming to terms with the idea that the world isn't built to adapt for you. How do you explain that to a child, that something that they see every other one of their peers getting to do or talk about doing, they can't do?
We get used to hearing, no, we're sorry, we can't have your child.
How does that feel? Cold.
S.T.A.R was the beginning of us realizing that our child is going to be able to participate in the community activities. It was like, wait, we're going to just drop him off and we're going to get in our car and drive away and you guys have got this thing? And he did, and they said, oh, he did this or he did this, and it was an amazing feeling to feel like he could participate.
I was watching through the plexiglass, and the look on his face was, I am flying, I'm flying. Just like how I felt when I was skating at 5 years old on skates, and it was just like amazing.
The only way he was going to get on the ice is if he was going to be pulled around by a sled.
And then that transitioned to the house hockey league here.
The hockey was a big surprise.
Not like I was putting a limitation on him. I was just trying to be as realistic. He's grown a lot. He's definitely, taken apart anything that I thought was an obstacle or he potentially wouldn't be able to do.
Ready, and drop. Oh, I think we got a point. And that's a bullseye. That's a bullseye, Van.
But as every human, I think she wants to feel independent. Like she already wants to make her own decisions and decides what she wears and where we go and just wants to be like every average person.
I actually was able to stand back and watch her, and I'm like, wow, we're here. We're doing this. She's doing this. Being able to stand back and watch her and not be doing it with her and helping her, she's doing it herself. I think she's proud too.
It's that sense of security, I guess. I never would have thought that he would have been able to do that.
Here's the point, whether I thought he could or not, S.T.A.R knew he could. S.T.A.R wanted to try. S.T.A.R knows.
I know as a parent, it was almost therapeutic to be with other parents who have children with challenges and needs as well. So you know you're not alone. And you can share stories and your wins and your losses, and that made it a lot easier to navigate.
It's the families. The families realize that they have a support system, and the parents can have a little bit of a break. Sometimes it's their me time.
Singing, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright.
I think, gosh, what would we have done if S.T.A.R wasn't here? And what would have been available for our child to be able to access?
I personally think, though, that he would have been labeled as like just a problem kid and asked not to come back to class. I honestly think they would have been like, he needs more time, he needs to grow up and mature a little bit.
I don't think he would have continued doing it. I think because we didn't have a good experience that we would have been done with it, and so we could put him in a low stakes, okay, great, you made it to the water. Like, that's a success. It's that smile, it's that enjoyment, and you can't make that up.
It's pushed us as parents because we probably would have been somewhat fearful to explore some of these things that through S.T.A.R we were able to do so.
Traditionally in elementary school, we do the morning meetings every morning, and Monday morning would always be, what's your weekend news? And it'd be really hard to hear my students not be able to share anything about what they did for that weekend that might have been as exciting or special as what a neurotypical kid had done that weekend. My students were getting involved with S.T.A.R, hearing them be able to say, I went ice skating with my friends, I went to a movie with my friends. Incredible.
Please. Now all together. I want popcorn, please.
The number of kids being identified with special needs is skyrocketing. But I think with S.T.A.R, we've been able to look at it as an opportunity to reach that many more participants and families and diversify our participant base even more. We're enthusiastic about the differences. That's the sort of thing that excites us as staff and when we're planning programs.
I think inclusion is really important just because when children are brought into and included in a situation, it also opens your eyes as to what's possible for the parent. As humans and as parents, we can have our lane that we stick to. Having inclusion also shows you what's possible outside of your own thoughts for your child.
It's life-changing for these families. Like, they go so above and beyond for all of these families.
It's really an incredible group of human beings that we have on this amazing place.
I think we are a better community because we have a program like S.T.A.R that acknowledges those kids in our community and says, we're gonna help you out. We're gonna put these programs on so that you don't get pushed aside.
S.T.A.R changes lives. I don't want to think about where our family would be. I mean, it's that powerful.